Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Amankopo here. It's so good to have you back on the channel. So in today's video we're going to be doing question and answers to all the questions that subscribers have been asking under the videos I've been doing concerning the Hisense top loader washing machine, the 8 kg top loader washing machine. So I'm going to be answering all these questions in this particular video, and make sure you watch to the very end because towards the end of the video I'm going to be showing you how to deal with certain errors, the E1 errors, the drainage issue, the E5 error. I'm going to be talking about them, so make sure you hit the like button, and if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, what are you waiting for? Join the community and let's head in right into the video. And if you still have more questions at the end of the video, make sure you drop them, comment, and share this video to others that would also be needing it. Thanks guys for coming back to the So let's hit the ground running, guys. So the first question is, why is water constantly coming out of my drain pipe? I thought it's after washing it drains automatically. Now guys, this is a top loader automatic washing machine by Hisense, so it's completely different from the twin tub semi-automatic washing machine that you can just drop your drainage pipe down on the floor. This particular one, you need to take your drainage pipe up. You need to take it up. I'm going to put the video now and you'll see how your drainage pipe should be. So this is the drainage pipe for this particular type of top loader washing machine. It doesn't work like the others where it has to be flat completely down. For this particular type of washing machine, your drainage pipe should go up. You understand? Lift it up. If you don't have maybe an arrangement like my own, and you just have a drainage hole, and you just have a drainage hole on the floor, right? But we are saying that you should lift your pipe up. You can just decide to put a nail. You can decide to put a nail on the wall or a hook, whatever, on the wall, that where you can just put your pipe to go up and then comes down to your drain on the floor. You understand? Just make sure that it is not flat on the floor. On to the next question. Okay, someone says that their water tank hose does not close totally and the water doesn't pour in much like I can see in yours, so it takes a lot of time before water gets into the machine. All you need to do is to refix yours. Like, you need to get maybe a plumber or a technician from the Hisense office where you bought yours and get them to adjust that pipe for you. If you can't do it yourself, you need to refix it so water can flow in easily. So this very question, we have already answered it. Put your drainage pipe up and put it like in a rainbow like manner. That's the way your drainage pipe should be, and water will stop wasting or escaping from there if you do that. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Okay, next question. Someone's asking, does it consume a lot of power or electricity? I did the experiment in one of my videos. I'm going to be putting up the link up here so you can go and watch that video and see for yourself. But if you ask me, the summary of it is no, it doesn't consume a lot of energy. But watch the video yourself and see for yourself, and I'd like to know what you think about that. On to the next question. Okay, for this particular one, okay, he said he went to repair it because it was not spinning and then the water was filling non-stop and it was just overflowing. Now in this particular one, sometimes it could be because the quantity of clothes you put has displaced the volume of water that should come in. So let me say you put in plenty clothes, maybe up to 10 kg amount of clothes, and then the water level that you need for that wash cycle is at the level 10, but the clothes you have inside have displaced that amount of water that should be there. So maybe you ought to get at level 10, but the water you have as we are filling it maybe got to level 5, but because the clothes were too many, then it now looks as if the water is just running non-stop. Do you get the point? So sometimes when you have a lot of clothes in it, even though it's a 10 kg capacity washing machine, doesn't mean that you must hit 10 kg amount of clothes. Sometimes you just adjust it to 8 kg so that you'll be able to use enough water in it. And if something like that happens, once you've seen that you have enough water in the tub, you can just stop it. Just put it off and start all over again. Just put it off, then start over again, and it will start working. If you put it on and start again, it doesn't move, then change your water level. Just go on the water level button and reduce it. And once you just reduce it, maybe it was at a level 10, and once you restart, you go back to 1. Once it hits that 1, 2, 3, but you can't leave it at 1 if you have many clothes. If you have many clothes, maybe you can take it to 5 or 6, and you see that it will start working again. Yeah, but that's something that I'm not an expert, guys, but these are the things that I've done that have worked for me. That's why I'm sharing them with you. For this next question, okay, I think looking at this question, you said whenever I try to use it, it only washes the clothes for some minutes. After it will stop and pour out the water. It depends on the setting, the program you chose for this. You know, there's a button for the program, so maybe you selected maybe quick. You understand, quick happens to be like the shortest program there, so maybe you selected, it depends on the program you selected. Take note of the program you selected. Is it fuzzy, is it wash, is it echo, is it delicate? So probably your program picked a very fast one for you. For this next question about the E5 water level sensor, this particular issue is something you need to call the office where you bought it from, that showroom where you got it from. Call them and ask them and tell them that you have this problem. This is not a do-it-yourself kind of issue. This is something that they need to work on. Yeah, an expert needs to work on. So that's all you need to do. Call the office and get them to help you repair it. Okay, this next question, please, after the clothes are rinsed and spin, does it refill with clean water for the clothes to rinse? Yes, it depends on the setting, the program you selected. Most of the programs gets to rinse 2 times. For instance, the fuzzy program rinses 2 times, so it will rinse the first one, puts clean water again, and rinses the second time. You understand? So it is possible that you chose a program that rinses twice or even thrice. I think the one for baby care or something like that rinses 3 times. So if you are the type that are trying to conserve water, you can adjust your rinse to the lowest number of times, maybe 2 or 1. You understand? Yeah. Okay, this next question, does yours spin after washing with detergent first before rinsing? So yes, it does this. After it washes and it moves to rinsing, it's first of all going to drain the water. After draining that water, it's going to spin before it puts the clean water and starts rinsing again. So spinning happens a couple of times. It happens at the end of during rinsing process, and also when it's doing the spinning process. Okay, this particular question is interesting. Okay, the thing about the detergent for an automatic washing machine, it doesn't foaming, getting it to have all those foam, all those, what they call it, all those suds of foam as we know it anyways, all those bubbles and everything is not the major thing. Just go with the measurement that your quantity of clothes requires, right? And it is going to wash your clothes clean as long as you are using a detergent for an automatic washing machine. That is what you should be looking at. Am I using the detergent for an automatic washing machine? Am I getting the right measurement for the quantity of clothes? Those are the 2 things that should bother you. Now, for foaming, they even advise that you shouldn't put too much detergent. That is what they actually said. And with this top loader, they even they advise you not to use too much detergent or hand wash detergent that would bring a lot of foam and all that. Yes, that's what I advise. So you shouldn't be bothered about foam. Do not be looking for foam when you are washing. Do not look for foam. Do not expect it. Just make sure that you're using the right detergent and that you're using the right measurement. Your clothes will come out clean. Yeah, I tell you from experience, it will come out clean. Yeah. So let's move on to the next question. Answer the next question. Okay. Can a liquid soap be used in place of detergent? Is hypo the same as softener? Do you buy this? Okay. So these are the things that we call softeners.
It's also called a fabric conditioner. Fabric conditioner softeners, they refer to the same thing. Now these ones are not the same as your detergents. All they do is they just help to soften your clothes during the rinse process, right? So you put them so that they would not the washing machine will not tear your clothes with time, right? To avoid friction, just to make sure that your clothes are still soft and that the detergent doesn't dry them off and make them start tearing. Now these are your powder detergents. Now they're also liquid detergents. Yes, you can use liquid detergents. You can actually use liquid detergents. You'll notice that the compartment for the detergent box is divided into two, right? You see that they're divided into two. So the small one is for the liquid detergent, and the wider one is for the powder detergent. So whichever one you want to use, you are free to use. This next question has been answered already, so let's move on to the next one. Okay, it says it follows the instruction, but after the second rinse, once it gets to the 16 seconds, I think it's 16th minute, it stopped. It didn't drain out the second rinsing water. I think you're still getting used to your washing machine. I do not think that there was an issue here. Maybe the water level reduced. So sometimes you can just change the water level to a lesser one. Maybe it was in 10 and it stopped. You can just change it to, once you take it to 1, you just see that it will start spinning again. If it doesn't, you can just stop and start all over again, or just catch up with wherever you stopped. Maybe you are doing rinsing and it stopped. You can just end it and then start again, but this time you go and select maybe spin. You can select spin and select it to just for it to spin once. Do you understand? Then you can just finish up there. So these are the things you can just do when you have issues like that. When it happened to me, something like this, it could be that the water has reduced, so I just changed water level, it continued. If it still didn't work for me, then I'll just put it off and start again and maybe move on to whatever level I was at, just as I explained. Next question. Okay, you didn't see why I added water. Now if that maybe the video I made was why I was using an automatic, I had running water, right, and I chose an automatic program. The tap, once I begin that program, maybe fuzzy, the tap will start running. Once it measures the weight of the clothes and it selects the time, the water will start coming in. It will go through, it will pass through that detergent box and start going into the tub. Now if you do not have running water, once you select a program and it measures, it weighs your clothes and selects the time for you. Once you get to that point where it's vibrating and waiting, as in water should be coming down, right, that's when you can now open the lid quickly, open the tub lid quickly and start pouring your buckets of water. That's what you should do then, but it should be fast because the top shouldn't be open once it starts. So just pour a bucket of water, close it quickly, because if you just leave it open, it will keep giving that E1 error and you don't want it to now stop the washing machine, right? Yeah. The next question, what do you mean softener? We've explained that. Does it mean like bleach? I've explained this. Softener is very different from your bleach. This is a funny question, and the idea is just for the washing machine to keep looking new as long as it can. Okay, next question, please. Okay, this question says, when do we drop the draining pipe? Is it when it has moved to rinse? Yes. The first thing that it does when it moves to rinse is to drain out the water. So I don't know, maybe the way you lifted your pipe or something, you need to drop it manually. If that's how you operate, yes, this is when you should drop your pipe down. But ideally, I think you should just, the way I explained at the very beginning of this video, you should just make sure there's a nail or like a hook where you can take your pipe up and then it comes down again, so you don't have to be doing it manually. Once it's time for that, it pours into a drainage pipe or a hole down on the floor. If you don't have those things there, you can just pile up arrange buckets there, as I did in this video.
So this is a big one, guys. My name is Amara Okonkwo. So in this video, I'm going to be telling you what I'm doing when your tap suddenly stops running and you're washing. So I just switched from fuzzy automatic program to the manual one. I finished washing. Now I'm rinsing. I selected just the rinse that was going to be rinsing for, as in just one time rinsing instead of 2 times or 3 times. So this is one, that's like 7 minutes. So at this particular time, water should be filling it up, right? But my water stopped running. So now this time the water should be dropping in. I'm just going to be pouring buckets of water. I'm quickly opening and pouring water to add to the water. Quickly adding water. I'm quickly adding water to what I have here. See, I already have some here. See, you can see water here, right? So I'm quickly doing so it will start giving me that error sign and all. It's still not enough. It still has not gotten to level 5. So I'll get more water and add to it. So the water level is at level 5. So once I put in this last bottle of water, it had gotten to that level and automatically it continued. So this shows that you can actually just use this method. If your running water just stop, you just end the wash, start rinse, so it will drain out the water. Then after it drains the water and starts spinning, once it stops and it stops spinning but it's still vibrating, it means that your tap should be pouring in water at that time. So that is when you should now be introducing your buckets of water till it gets to this level. And because there's no running water, right, we're using buckets of water, so we try as much as possible to be conservative with our water. So even though ideally it should be at maybe level 8 or 9, we just bring it to this point and it's working there now. See, it has 3 minutes left. So if you actually want to learn how to use the washing machine, this 8 kg Hisense top loader washing machine without running water, how to use it manually or how to use it automatically from beginning to end, you can watch my previous videos. I'll link them up in the description box. So go watch those ones to learn the process from very beginning to the very end. Make sure you like this video. If you find it helpful, like the video, share and subscribe to the channel if you have not. So something just happened. I had poured like 4 buckets of water to start washing, and after it went for like 2 minutes, it stopped. So I just adjusted the water level from, it was in 5, I adjusted it to 4 because I felt maybe the water level had reduced a bit. Maybe some went down the drain pipe or something and reduced. So I just changed water level to 4 and it continued working. So what I do when I experience something like that it just suddenly stops and maybe showing error signs, sometimes I can just open the tub and close it firmly again. Maybe it's not firmly closed. If it doesn't work, I start it and stop it again. If it still doesn't work, then I try the water level and it started. So these are the little things you can do to get the machine working if there are some issues.
Okay, so this last clip is basically, I just want to show you why it should be fast. Maybe when you want to pour your rinsing water, if you're using buckets, it should be fast so it won't give you that error sign. So I'll see you guys in my next video.